Hi everybody, this is Heather Sides. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Spokane, Washington, and today I'm here with my Tuesday tip. Now I have to confess first, I am fully aware that today is Wednesday and not Tuesday. I'm not quite losing my mind yet. It's just been a really busy week at my regular job, and the days got away from me. And so today we're just going to pretend it's Tuesday and have our little Tuesday tip. Before we get into that, I want to tell you that I'm really excited to share. I am getting a new camera stand for my phone so that I can actually start doing demonstrations for you where I can show you how to make some really fun cards or projects where I can actually have my camera angled down on the desk for you to see what I'm working on. So be watching for that. Hopefully I'll have my camera stand in the next week or so and we can get going on those. And I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. I also want to tell you about a special that we have coming up right now. This is our Designer Series paper sale. They only do this about once a year at Stampin' Up! And right now, all of our regular Designer Series paper is on sale for 15% off. It's a great deal, and our papers are so beautiful. I'm going to show you what you can do with them in a few minutes, but it's a great deal to get the sale. And if you join my team before the end of the month when the sale is over, you can actually get your demonstrator discount on top of that sale price. So that's a really good deal to keep in mind as well. Um, but if you are interested in checking out this sale, you can go to my website, which is Heather Sides, spelled SIDES, .stampinup.net. That's heathersides.stampinup.net. And you can look at the shop with me, I think is what the link says, and you can get more information about the sale and see what papers are available. Now, one comment that I do sometimes hear is, well, I look at the pictures in the catalog and I don't really love every single sheet of paper in the pack and I wouldn't want to waste it. And that totally makes sense to me. I get it. What you want to know, however, is that our paper is double-sided. So when you're seeing all those papers in the picture, they're showing you both sides of the paper. So you don't necessarily have to like all of them, which typically I do. So it's not a problem. But if there are one or two that you don't like, the chances are you're going to love the other side and be able to use it, so it won't go to waste. So that's just something to keep in mind as you're looking at all those great papers. Now, my Tuesday tip for you today is actually about using our Designer Series paper to embellish your cards. I have seen wonderful, wonderful cards made with stamps and ink and regular colored cardstock, maybe some ribbons, some embellishments, just really great cards. But I've also seen some where the papers have really stepped up the card. And so I want to show you just a few of the ones I myself have made where I've used a little bit of paper and somewhere the paper takes up most of the card and actually speaks for itself and doesn't require a whole lot of stamping. These are just examples for you to see that the options are limitless when you add paper or Designer Series paper to your cards. For example, I have this one. It's kind of a little bit of a fun fold. It comes out like this. And you can see where I've put a little Designer Series paper along the top and on the sides. It doesn't take up a whole lot of the card, but it's just enough that it gives it a little bit of embellishment. Make it a little closer so you guys can see that, I think. Make sure, let's see, how do I get this so you can see it better? See, when I have my new camera stand, you're going to see this so much better. There we go, like that. Okay, another one where this one I used quite a bit of the paper to take for the card. It's a little bit of a fun fold, and it opens up like that. Pull it away a little, I guess. But you can see there's Designer Series paper here. There's also some on this little piece right here, and then an image stamped in the middle. This one is very similar, same style, but different papers, where I've used two different papers here and here. But then the little card folds out like this. So there's another example. Here's one where it's your standard card, but I've done a full sheet background with a designer series paper. Another one, this one is designed to stand up on its own. I don't know how well you can see it in the camera. Um, it stands up like this. It's a 3D card. And I have used quite a bit of the designer series paper on it. You can see it's on the front, goes around to the sides. And then on the back, that's the inside of the card right there, like that. So used some paper there. This one, again, I've used two different kinds, but from one pack. This was from our Snailed It pack that just retired. I love this paper. And I've got that on there. Another one, this is a lock and fold or lock and slide card where this comes off, but I've used designer series paper on this piece as well as on the card itself. Here's another one where I used the paper as the main background, and then I used die cuts to stamp out or to cut out images that I'd stamped and place them on the card. Another one where it's the main background of the card, you can see here. This is like one I showed you earlier where it folds out, and I just used a little bit of designer series paper along the sides, the top and the bottom to embellish the card a little bit. And then finally this one where I just took a few squares and placed them on there with a green sheet that I used, one of our embossing folders, and then a die cut for a tag to put a message on there. So you can see there's so much you can do with designer series paper, from a lot to a little, however much you want to add, but it just adds another element to your cards. So go ahead and go to my website, heathersides.stampinup.net, and check out the designer series paper sale that's going on now. It's going through August 2nd. Like I said, if you are interested in becoming a discount shopper and joining my team, if you join now, you can take advantage of this sale plus another 20% off on your purchase. So let me know if you have any questions or you're interested in those things. Hop on over to my website and feel free to contact me. Have a great night.